I need an exit strategy. Virgos, Knight of Swords with the Eight of Cups. You're trying to get out of something that you've gotten yourselves into. Maybe you didn't, realize what you were getting into when you got into it, or maybe the situation changed after it started. Regardless, you're done. Judgment. With the Seven of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, you want to get out of it because you're done, but you actually can't because you don't have an exit strategy. So you're kind of holding down the fort, and you're holding down your current situation at home or at work, but you're definitely trying to figure out a way to get out of it. On the bottom, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and underneath that, the Five of Cups. It wasn't really what you expected. You didn't get as much out of this situation that you expected to get out of it. If this is like a job, maybe you're not making as much money as you thought you would, or you're putting too much work and not getting enough out. Regardless, you haven't quit yet. You're still going through, you're going to work every day. You're just trying to figure out a way to get out of this situation. You're not seeing it. The next couple cards, I have the Eight of Swords, and then I've got the Six of Swords. You're not seeing a way out of your situation. Maybe there's no other jobs. Or if this isn't about a job, maybe this is about a home situation. Maybe you have guests in your house that you can't get rid of because, well, now they're just there. And they're on a lease or something, right? It's a roommate that you don't like. Whatever your situation is, you can't seem to figure out a way to get out of it, no matter how much, really, you try. Or even how much money you put into solving the problem, you can't figure out a way to do it. Let's see what we get from the Oracle cards, Virgo. Wow. It was more trouble than it's worth. That's what I'm seeing from these Oracle cards. So Scorpio and the Manticore, that is quite a frustrating energy. Quite a nagging, irritating energy that has to do with a work environment, a business. The city is most likely just talking about your work, but it can also have to do with bureaucratic things that are going on that you have to deal with. But you didn't know what you were getting into when you got into it. Because with the Princess reversed, there's a lack of experience. So you just didn't know what you were getting into, and now you're trying to backpedal, but there's no clear path back. So that's where you're kind of stuck at. Let's go ahead and pull some advice for you guys. Advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo. Okay, so for advice, it's saying take a vacation. We got Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. Use your money, the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe a luxurious, fly first class is the Queen of Pentacles. Why not? Whatever your finances allow, but take some time off because Four of Pentacles is take a break from the situation. So if it's in your house, get out of your house. Go somewhere else for a while because you need to cool off. You need to clear your head because you've been at this for too long. Temperance with the Knight of Wands is not getting a chance to get this out of your head, to clear your head from the situation. And that's actually what you guys need right now in order to figure out the exit strategy. You're not going to figure out the exit strategy constantly being in the situation. That your mind needs to remove itself so that it can be free to explore the possibilities that otherwise wouldn't be free to explore while it's constantly active in the business. Now on the bottom we have Eight of Pentacles, which again is talking about you having to deal with specific details, maybe even get in there and do some of the hands-on work yourself. It's just work and it's kind of keeping you busy, it's keeping you tied up, and it's not giving you the chance to really reel back and consider your situation that you're not happy with and actually try to figure out a way to get out of it. You're always going to be sucked back in if you don't take a break to try to figure out a way out. It's like people who are hyperventilating. It only gets worse. You're hyperventilating. It only gets worse until you take a breather, you take the bag, you put it on your mouth, and you take a few seconds away from people to breathe into the bag, right? It's like that. You have to take a moment to stop the hyperventilation. Let's pull advice from the Oracle. I just feel like you guys are probably overworked. You Virgos tend to get overworked themselves, so. Whew, man. Well, this is kind of rough because I really don't think there is a way you guys can backpedal out of this. Once you've accepted, it's like being a parent. Once you had your kid, you've accepted the responsibility and that's done. You're a parent. The responsibility is yours for the rest of your life. Boom. And this is kind of like that. So maybe this isn't about a job. Maybe this is more about being a parent or maybe you're just stuck to this job or tied to this job so much that you can't get out of it. Libra, it is what it is. It's kind of like cut and dry in the facts. But you can improve your situation. You can improve it, and this is how you improve it. We've got the chair, we've got the knight, and the number 8. I mean, you have to set clear boundaries for people. We have Saturn and the chair. That is making a very clear position, having a very clear stance that also sets clear boundaries for people that is like in no way people are able to encroach upon. The Coal here is like, I'm not changing this. The Saturn is like saying, I'm not doing that. And then the Chair is like saying, I'm not changing this stance, because whatever your situation is not sustainable, where whatever it is you're trying to back out of, it's not sustainable. So you have to just fix it. You're going to have to fix it from the inside. That's the only way, and that's how to do it. Unfortunate. But remember, you guys need some time to figure all this out and really think about all this. So still take that vacation I talked about before. On the bottom, I also have Aquarius. So you're doing something good for people. Like whatever it is that you guys are roped into, it's actually like benefits humanity. It benefits the people around you. It's good for everyone else. It's just that you don't like it, or that you got kind of like left with the bag, but you're doing a good thing and you're kind of stuck with it. So I guess that's where I'll leave you guys, is that you should at least feel good that you are doing a good thing, regardless of the fact that you can't get out of this situation. Hopefully you guys can improve it. Thank you guys. That's going to be your reading. Virgo signs. If this resonated with you and you want to see more videos, go ahead and follow the